This week, we're taking you inside one of our clients' beautiful homes for a full tour. Plus, we've got honey giveaways for anyone who drops a comment below. Claude's helping Wendy knock out some serious progress on the chicken coop, but of course someone had to cut a wire or two because what's a build without a little chaos, right? And stick around to the end where Claude gets creative with AI to design some landscape ideas. We want your vote on the favorite. Let's dive in.
We have to meet a guy. We have this company called Shelfology that we are using to build some floating shelves, and they are going to be meeting us at the Frank's residence in a little bit. He had to go to Vegas for a trade show, so he decided to swing on down and go ahead and deliver those shelves to us personally.
And while we're there, we figured we'll give you a little tour of the Frank's house. They're at the point where they're getting cabinets installed, and they already have all their flooring. What else? They got their hot tub. Now the other house, the Gatto's house, is a little bit further behind because they had some permit problems in the beginning of their build.
Yep.
So their build got delayed a little bit. We probably won't bring you into their house. We'll wait until they get some cabinetry in there, so it's a little more interesting for you guys. I know a few of you have been asking to see the build.
Way cool, huh? Look at that.
What are they doing?
They're lifting stuff with that big helicopter.
Oh, wow.
Look how huge that thing is.
So this is the Deer Valley, well, it's the Mayflower Resort, but it's part of Deer Valley. And it looks like they're about to pick something up, or they're
going to be picked. That's probably they're putting the...
Wow, look at that cool helicopter.
It's how they get the...
That's so cool.
The lift poles to the site.
Oh, cool.
See them getting those poles?
Yeah.
In this development, the house next to the one that we're building, they took the sewer lateral for this house, and we took the sewer lateral for this house, and then they didn't have a sewer lateral.
But no one knew what they were doing.
Yeah, because it wasn't,
They weren't marked.
Hi.
Is this your house?
No, we're just the builders.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Claude, how are you?
It's my wife, Wendy.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Is this your place?
No, we're the builders.
Cool.
This is my dog, Leia.
Leia.
Yeah, like Princess Leia.
Nice.
So you going to the market?
Yeah, we're to the AWFS. Yeah, down in Vegas.
Yeah.
Dude, just throw them. I knew it was timely to get it.
Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah, it was perfect.
¿Hablas inglés? No, un poquito. ¿Tienes
Razor?
yeah, knife?
Yeah.
Gracias. So these are wood shelves?
Both.
Both.
Some steel.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a few tromsos in there, and then the oak. This is a high mountain clover.
Wow.
And it actually, like, naturally, it mimics like a cinnamon flavor to it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
But yeah, right there at the Yellowstone area. So I'll give you that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, look, it's called B-Box
B-Box honey.
honey, raw honey from West Yellowstone.
Cool.
And I do love honey.
He loves honey.
Really smell almost like the cinnamon. There's like a
Yeah, it's got like a
Take
little...
a dip.
yeah, it's antimicrobial.
Yeah, take a dip.
Just put your finger in there. But it's got like it mimics like that's the flowers up there that do that in the high mountains.
Oh, it's very good.
Isn't that amazing?
I like the jar too.
It's
Thank
so
you.
good. It seems like this is picking up more of the honeycomb.
It's more like woodsy.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
awesome. That is very good honey. No, I appreciate that a lot.
You're welcome.
We'll put a link in our
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, definitely.
in our description.
Is there a
below.
website?
Yeah, there's a website.
This website?
Just bboxhoney.com.
bboxhoney.com.
Okay.
So
You want to get some B-Box honey?
we have this is another special one. Shoot, maybe I just gotta give this one to you.
Smoother, right? It's like not as strong.
It is. So what's neat about it is it doesn't granulate or it doesn't crystallize.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we make it do that.
Well, how do you do this? How do you make it?
We
How do
seed
you
it. Oh well, we machine it.
You have to whip it.
Well, I can't tell you that. That's my trade secret. That makes it that smooth. But you basically try to get those.
But it's a whipping, right? That actually, it's like cream, like making
You add
butter.
anything to it though?
No, it's straight
So
raw
it's
honey.
just how you whip it.
Yep. Yeah, well, they've been doing it for, like, the technique that I use is hundreds of years old. I read it in a book, and then I kind of modified it, found out a way to make it, to basically, like, machine it that
Mass
way.
production. Yeah.
Instead of, this is a valley honey versus a mountain honey.
Okay.
So you'll taste a stark difference between the two of them. And let's wrap them back up and put them in the box.
We enjoyed meeting the owner of Shelfology and Bee-Box Honey. If you're like us and like to support small businesses, go check out their website. Links are in our description below. And remember, 2 lucky commenters will win honey jars this week. U.S. residents only. Drop a comment below and good luck.
All right, we're at the Franks home. We're in their garage. One thing you notice here is they did build a dog bath, which is actually pretty nice. You can see we put some waterproofing behind here. Come in, this is all going to be lockers. So this is the mudroom. We have the mechanical room, that's where all the HVAC is. And then in here is a small storage. Now, one of the things that we had in here when this was designed is this storage actually went all the way out to here. I actually stole a little piece of this storage. I said, why don't we put a closet right here? So we stole that little piece of storage right here, put a closet in here. This is actually their workout room.
So officially, it could also be a bedroom.
But it is officially a bedroom. Just trying to, when you're designing the house, when you're building it, actually building it, these kinds of little things can add a lot of value.
Yeah. So these are their floors right here?
Yeah. So originally, this was where this wall was going to end, right here. You can see it. So what I did was, I also had to move this wall this way so that we gained another foot of space in here, because I just felt like for an exercise room, this was going to be kind of tight.
Yeah.
And they're not going to do a lot in here. I think they're going to have a bike, and they're going to do some yoga mats and things like that. But what I did was I had the client come in here and lay down. And I'm like, you see how tight that is?
And they're tall.
And they're not super tall, but they're taller people.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah, we need to move that. So
Yeah, so one thing I do like is I like the depth of this right here.
yeah, this is actually.
Is that because this is basement?
No.
So how did this become so deep?
Well, I don't. The reason,
Or wide, I guess.
Yeah. I don't want to say it was a mistake necessarily, but the way the architect designed this, the wall is over here, but she put walls in right here.
Ooh, so that makes all the house smaller.
Yeah.
All the rooms smaller.
All the rooms got smaller. So this to me was a little bit of a miss, just in the way how they built it.
Where are these shelves going to be going?
In the kitchen, in the bar area, and some of the bathrooms, things like that.
Okay, so they're like steel and wood?
Yeah, some of them are steel and some of them are wood. Most of them are wood.
So we'll bring you guys back whenever those are
when
installed.
these are installed, we'll bring you back.
Yeah, we're super impressed with the owner. Love him.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for shelves, he's out of Idaho.
He's going to make me a direct dealer for the shelves, so we'll probably wind up putting some of those in our house because we do have some specification for floating shelves.
This is a bathroom.
Yeah, this is a bathroom.
Yeah, you can see.
You can see some of the design.
Cool.
And then over here, the bedroom. And then we have closet here, bathroom in here.
Interesting.
Laundry. And then we have another bedroom in here.
A lot of color in this house, huh?
Yeah, they do have some interesting design going on in here. And then we have another bedroom. I wouldn't put it in my house, but I don't. This one doesn't like. I don't mind the color.
I think it's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. This kind of looks like Trenton Alley's tile, but a little bit smaller.
This is flat or matte, and theirs was shiny.
Yeah. Very similar. Toilet there, I guess. These are their cabinets.
Cabinets are really well built. I really do like these cabinets. They did a good job. These are all solid wood. Solid wood in this arid environment's a little bit of a risk, but they always look good, you know. There's another bedroom. Lots of bedrooms.
How many bedrooms in this house?
6 or 7. That's a lot. Here is
Office.
That's, you asked where some of those shelves go. This is where some of the shelves go.
Okay.
So you can see there's a shelf here. So they're going to have a beverage center. And I'm assuming that there's going to be a bar top here.
Oh. I think the thing I'm impressed with on these cabinets the most is the inside. I like the insides. Like, open that back up. So yeah, it's dovetailed.
Everything's dovetailed here.
It's pretty.
So this is the main living. Of course, this is why you build this house.
Yeah.
That view to that mountain.
Yeah. I think Leia's thinking, is this our house too, Daddy? This is nice right here. Look at all these little shelf divider things.
This pantry, I changed the design on this. I actually had them add the pocket door.
Good idea.
And then that way, with it, because it was a pocket door, this was going to, I think this was going to swing in like this. And they were basically going to just be able to use this space here. So I said, why don't we put a pocket door, and then we can do, that way we can wrap this around right here.
Yeah.
And that way we'll have more space.
Yeah.
Oh, look cool. They finished the
The beam. Yeah, it's pretty.
So they came back and stained this beam. Originally, these weren't going to be showing like this. I think we were just going to have it show here. But then when we got it in here, we were like, why don't we keep it? And then we had to add that metal up into that piece here. Because the original design, that was a wall, there was a wall on top of that beam. So we were like, why don't we put another beam, instead of having 2x4s go down there, why don't we get rid of those? We add a beam in there to carry that weight and open that space up.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, these are like the little design things that you kind of, as we're building, as you're building the house, you kind of go in and say, hey, why don't we do this? This will be better.
Has the designer actually been here?
I don't know. So this is another laundry room. Oh, actually, this is a powder room.
What do you call those?
It's a live edge.
Live edge, yeah.
Live edge sink. Yeah, Norm and I went and helped them pick this out.
Yeah.
See the spa?
Yeah.
And this one, the way they have it designed, that's the owner's closet. And they basically have like kind of two masters. Secondary master. So there's a bed in here, and then we have the...
So this is going to be their room?
No, their room's going to be there.
Oh, okay.
You can see that. I love these. That solid wood. This is kind of nice.
Yeah, I like this black tile. It's cool.
Yeah.
Little bitty tiny.
Probably will need to get a shade for
Slivers.
this
What is this?
window. That's the controls.
Oh.
So they put the controls over here in the water over here, so you don't have to be on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And then this is the other master. This is the one with the
Yeah.
homeowner will do. Got a nice mountain view.
Very nice. Okay. So let's go back over here and talk about the situation over here. And then we need to get back home and work on that chicken coop. I just want you to help me get those things up. Please.
As I was explaining, we had laid our sewer lateral into the only lateral that was out
Available. Yeah.
here. So what the county's going to let us do is run their sewer lateral from their house, and we're going to connect it here, and they'll both tie into the street from there.
Okay.
So all this excavation here is really just to get that accomplished.
Okay. Okay, so this whole situation, did it cost the homeowner any more money?
No, not really, because they were going to have to put in a sewer lateral anyway.
Okay.
So, but
it was that very first house, the builder from that very first house
Yeah,
that screwed that problem up.
and then
Because that was the very first house out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is we're actually doing the work. Solix Home is actually doing this work, doing the driveway, this homeowner hired us to do all this for them.
Gotcha.
Yep. Once we get all this cleaned back up and buttoned up and get it approved by the city, we'll backfill all this stuff and then they can get their driveway. I know that's probably what's.
So what's going on with this rock right here? I like
think
that rock.
It's just going to stay right there.
I like it.
Yep. That was a rock that was here on the property when we got here. And
it was right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're just going to keep it right there.
You want to tell them what happened?
Well, one day we were getting in the car here and the step slipped off. And now she's nervous about getting on it.
She fell when the steps
No, she didn't fall.
I thought you said she was hanging.
Well, she was a little bit, and then she found the step, and then she
got herself up.
Jumped up. But ever since then, she doesn't trust it.
Yeah. But that was owner failure, not step failure.
Hey.
All right, so what we're going to do today is even out those pieces up there so that we can put the framing all the way around it. Those pieces are not exactly all sticking out at the same level. There's a few that are a little bit shorter and a few that are a little bit longer. So I'm going to try to even those out. All right, so here's what I figured out. Starting from right to left, we've got 13 and 1/8, 13 and 3/4, 13 and 3/8, 13 and 3/8, 13 and 3/8, 13 and 1/4, and 13 and 3/8. I personally feel like it's not enough to make a difference. So I want to just screw that board up on there. Hopefully Claude will come out here and agree with me. Because the last time I measured, I kind of thought that they were off just like by, that much. And that's pretty much the case. It was like, no, if we put that up there, the board's going to eventually be, like curvy or whatever. But I don't necessarily agree. I mean, it's so little. It's like this much. Let's see what happens when he comes out here. Now I need to come over here and measure this back side. I just measured all of them from the stud out, This one's really bad. We definitely need to cut the back side. But the front side, I think, is fine. So the back side, this one is 9 and 3/4. That one's 10 and 3/8. That one's 10 and 1/8. That one's 10 and 3/8. That one's 11. That one's, keep going. What does that one say?
11 and a half.
11 and a half. And the last one is 12. So I told them that you might disagree with me, but I'm hoping you would agree. So do you want to add like a little, like, clause or something to this?
I just don't. My wife's asking me to do. It's her project. I lined it up at the bottom. I needed to line it up at the top.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it does. Don't we have a crowbar in there?
There's a crowbar on the floor over there. Let me get some gloves on so I can catch that thing.
Okay. It's not a real project unless you do it twice.
Or 3 times. Hey, if you ever get frustrated, go look at that mountainside right there. Mountain range right there. How beautiful it is. Didn't help.
All right.
Or that sweet, silly dog over there. All right, ready to do this again?
I think I'm going to get the tractor.
To hold it up there?
Yeah, and just have a lift, you know, so we can have something to stand on. Stable. There we go. Now I got me a little platform to work off of.
Nice. Let me just show the people how sketchy this is. It's a good thing you weigh $190 or $160.
$160. $155.
$150 something.
Okay.
Piece of wood?
Yep. Here.
Still not sucking that in. You think it's a problem?
I don't think it's going to be able to, you know.
Okay.
But it ought to be secure, you know. All right. Pretty solid.
So all these places right here that I have gaps, I'm going to put some 2x4s up. Are you okay?
Yep.
Leia's just sitting over there on the driveway looking at her kingdom. This is what she loves to do besides sitting over there watching the chickens. She's right there. She just stares out at everything. Should I go get the other pieces of wood to put the sides up? Might as well, right?
Do what?
I could probably put the big boards up there by myself if I have the tractor with the forks.
The what boards?
The big boards, OSB. Just put it up there with the tractor, you know? Knocking my camera over, boy. Kind of had a feeling, but then I was like, no, surely he sees that thing.
There we go.
Cool. Don't hurt yourself. Obviously, your back's feeling better.
We're going to cut this board and the other board down so that it's equal distance on that side and this side.
All right, we looked all over the site and we cannot find a 12-foot board. So that one piece is gonna have to wait for another day. So if I have time tomorrow, I'll go stop at Home Depot and get one. I'm just kind of wondering if I can even fit that in my car. So not really sure. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up and button all this stuff up in case some windstorm randomly comes through the night. And we're gonna go bathe Leia.
So you can see here all the wire that's coming out of this wall. This is actually in the golf sim, but this is where my rack is going to be for my theater. And I just came in here looking at some other stuff, and you can see that's my fiber, my Rui Pro fiber optic cable for video. This is one of my XLR cables. Another one of my XLR cables. You can see it's all chewed up there. I had all this stuff wrapped up nice and neat. You can see where it was cut right there. And they didn't wrap it back up. They just threw it back on the ground. Wrecked it whenever they were cutting those holes. Crazy.
It's been a few days since I've been back at the chicken coop, but I'm back today. I'm gonna work on it for a couple of hours while I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the studs in right here so that we can build this door and put the chicken wire up. So this is kind of what it's supposed to look like. One thing I really hate about all this back and forth stuff is I don't have a tape measure over here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's over there. I don't know if it's in the house. But this is kind of my box where I try to keep everything. But it doesn't always work. I had to do a little work with the camera off because the camera was overheating. It's the only bad thing about these cell phones, if they sit in the sun a little too long, they get overheated. So all I've done really is kind of mark out where I need to put my studs, and then I put one stud in right there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all my studs down and then install them. I may film some of it, I may not. We'll see how my phone does. All right, I got this far right here. So I got one wall side up, and then we got the doorway. Need to put 3 more studs up right here, but I'm gonna go inside and cool off a little bit because it's pretty stinking hot. I'll get dinner going and come out here in about 2 hours or so and try to finish this up. I didn't nail these in, by the way. I just stuck them in. I tried to level them. I need to go get my level and make sure they're all straight. The crazy thing is these boards, we just bought these boards at Home Depot, and these boards are even, like this one right here. I don't know if you can see how warped that one right there is. This one. It's crazy. You know, it's straight down here, but when you get up here, it starts to curve. So pretty annoying. And also I started pulling out my, I forget what it's called, the place where the chickens lay their eggs. Started pulling that out because that is gonna go right here. I'm gonna have to cut through these beams, and then I'm gonna have to put some blocking in here, and then it sticks in like this, and they go into it from here, and then the eggs roll out into a little thing right here, which will be so nice because I won't have to worry about changing my shoes, putting boots on, and all that good stuff. And then I think over here we're gonna put some cabinetry to store all their food, and I think I've already told you over here is where the little baby chicks will go whenever we get some of those.
Sunlight on the sea reminds me of where we used to be. Your hair caught in the wind, like a sail, you're drifting far from me. In my mind we're playing hide and seek, guiding me while the waves sigh.
I need to go get some more wood.
You're gone, but still you're with me. You will always be my love. Always be
the wall. I just need to put the chicken wire up, and I need to build the door. And then I'll have to cut this right here to put the egg collector in there. I'll have to cut a door somewhere over here for the sun operated door. It opens and closes to the fall and the rise of the sun. So I'm excited about that too. So the people that I bought the plans from, they put a huge log all the way across over here inside the chicken coop area. And we just do not have those kind of trees around here. I am going to probably go take a little drive and see if I can find some pieces of driftwood, maybe by the Salt Lake or something. Maybe there's something I can pick up that would be kind of cool to put in here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. And then also for the floor, we are going to put some square tiles down. We bought some square tiles. And I'm going to put some walls up as well. And then I'm going to use the bags from all the chicken feed that I bought. I've been trying to save the bags to make like a wallpaper collage, just to make it cheerful in here. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go cut some blocking, because I need some blocking right here. As you can see, there's nowhere to screw this piece into right here, so I need to put some blocking here. All right, I got a couple of blockings in. I'm calling it a night. It's about 7:40, and I need to go do one loop around the neighborhood so I can get some more steps and more calories burned, and then get inside and take a shower and start all over tomorrow. Actually, I'm going on a bike ride tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. And early in the morning, well, not early, but at 9, the cabinet guy's coming for us to kind of go over all the cabinet designs, and for him to come measure, since we have drywall now. So that's exciting. See you tomorrow. All right, it's time to vote on those landscape designs. Honestly, we have no clue if we'll actually use any of these, but we love hearing your thoughts. Hope you all have an amazing week, and we'll catch you next Saturday.
Echoes of your laughter, every silence wears your mark. You are in my blood, I'm pouring weak. You're hiding in the waves, you sigh and speak. You're gone, but still you're with me. You will always be my love. Always be my love. My love. Always be my